Hello everyone, welcome all of you into the next session of TestNG series. In this video, we will see how you can use the ITestListener in automation with Selenium WebDriver. So ITestListener in TestNG allows to listen to the events related to the TestNG method. So you can perform some activity or some action when test start or test success on test failure if some test case is skipped. Okay. So these are the important methods available in the ITestListener that we can implement using one Java class, and we can perform certain action depending upon the test event. So for demonstration purpose, I have created this login page test class. So here we are going to open the Chrome browser and we will open the facebook.com login page. So we will perform some assertions on the Facebook login page. For example, verify page title. We will verify the page title with the current title, and this is our expected title. In second method or second test, we will verify the forgot password link is available or not. And in this third TestNG method, we will verify field label. Okay, so we are going to verify this create new account label is available or not on the login page. So for this last TestNG method, I have given the timeout equal to 1000 millisecond. That means this method should be executed within 1 second. If it takes more than 1 second, then this TestNG method will be failed. So we'll see how we can make use of onTestFailed with the timeout method available in the ITestListener. For that, we need this method. So let's run these methods once using the TestNG XML, and then we will implement our TestNG Listener. So let me run this with the TestNG XML. Okay, so all the test has executed and all passed. Let's say I want to perform certain actions when the TestNG method start. Okay, so in the ITestListener, I have this method onTestStart. So I can implement this method as per my logic, and I can perform certain action when the test start. Right? So let's see how we can do that. So under this folder, we have added the custom listener for ITestListener, right, in the last session. So let me add one more Java class here, my ITestListener. So we need to implement, okay, we need to use the implements keyword, and we need to implement the ITestListener from org.testng. Okay, so this is my custom ITestListener class, which is going to implement the methods available in this ITestListener. So first method we are going to use is onTestStart. So onTestStart. So this is the method. So for now, I will simply print some statement. So this statement will be printed in the console, starting test, and test name is equal to result.getName. So we already seen using this result parameter, we can get the name of TestNG method that is being executed. Okay, so this will print our TestNG method name. Similarly, we can implement other methods available in this ITestListener. So let's say onTestSuccess. So once my TestNG method or test case is successful, I can perform certain actions over here. So third important method from the ITestListener that we can implement is onTestSkipped. So due to some reason, if some TestNG method gets skipped during the runtime, then we can perform some action over here. So you can capture the screenshot, or you can capture the logs as well. So that kind of logic you can write inside this method. So fourth very important method from this ITestListener that we can use is onTestFailure. Okay, so we are widely using this method to capture the screenshot. Okay, most of the time when any TestNG method gets failed at the runtime, we need to capture this screenshot. Okay, so that we can debug and check whether that is a application issue or due to some server slowness, or if there anything happened during the test execution. Okay, so just looking at the screenshot, we can verify that. So we can take the screenshot when test is failed. So we can add the logic to get the screenshot over here. So let me add that logic so that we can verify whether it is taking screenshot or not when any test case is failed. So I have added the logic for taking the screenshot in the Selenium WebDriver with the help of take a screenshot interface. Okay, so before that we will print this statement test is failed, and we will get the name of that method, right? And why I have used this statement. Okay, let me explain it later. So first here, first we need to get the screenshot, right? So we need to use this get a screenshot method from this take a screenshot interface. Okay, so we need to perform the casting over here for our driver. Okay, so we will get the output in a file that I have stored in the fin, and we need to include this inside the try catch. Okay, so this file utils.copy file, copy this file whatever we got in the fin and create a new file on the system, and where it is going to save system.get property. That means you will get this working directory, okay, user.directory, then .screenshot. So this folder, under this folder all the screenshot will be saved in this project. Okay, so currently we do not have that folder, screenshot folder, but when we run this project, it will create this screenshot folder now, and under screenshot folder it is going to save the screenshot with this dynamic screenshot name. Okay, so how I am going to create the dynamic screenshot name every time, right? I don't want to make it static, like, so every screenshot should have a unique name and it should be easy to understand. So what I am doing over here is I have used this local date time to create a variable data depending upon the year, month, date, and current hours and minute second. So this is the just a formatter. So we are going to format whatever local date time at that instance, we will convert into this format, right? And here what I am doing, string dynamic screenshot name equal to result.getName. So this part will give me the method that is failed, right? So we will get the method name in the screenshot and it will be added with this format. Okay, so like this you can create a dynamic screenshot name, and that will be saved under the screenshot folder, and this will be our extension .png. Pip method from the ITestListener that we can use is onTestFailedwithTimeout. So in the login page test, we have added this TestNG method which should be executed within 1 second. But as we have added this thread.sleep, it is going to wait for 2 seconds. That means at runtime this TestNG method will fail. So that time this method will be executed and this will print the method name. Now we need to provide a knowledge to our TestNG about this my custom ITestListener. Okay, so this listener should listen to this login page test. Okay, whatever events occur at the TestNG methods in this class, it should execute all the implemented method from this ITestListener. Okay, depending upon the event. So that information you can give from the TestNG XML, right? In the listeners tag, I am going to add listener. So class name, so that is present in my listeners dot. So we have added our custom listener information in the TestNG XML file. So let's see whether it is working or not. So I will run this with the TestNG XML. So let's verify it. So this is the last method that got executed, and this is the method name test method with timeout. Okay, and this is failed due to the timeout. So this statement is printed because this method got executed automatically. Okay, then after that, before it verify field label, this method got executed. Okay, so before starting that method, onTest, this is the onTestStart, this method got executed. So this method got executed 3 times. Okay, starting test, and this is also starting test. And when test is successful, it is going to execute this onTestSuccess method automatically. So to verify this onTestFailure implementation, let me intentionally fail one of the TestNG method. So let's say verify page title, I will change the expected title. So as our actual will be Facebook login or sign up, I have added this 1 2 3 4 in the expected. That means this TestNG method is going to fail. So for this method I will give 5 seconds. That means this method will be passed. So let's verify. So you can see here in the list verify page title assertion error, expected is Facebook login in or sign up 1 2 3 4, and this is the actual we got. Okay, so this is the test failure and it has given the method name as well. Okay, so as per our logic, it has executed this method, right? And let's check the screenshot folder. So you can see here it has created this screenshot at the project level, and under that we have this screenshot. Okay, so very useful utility. When any test case is failed or TestNG method is failed, it will automatically capture the screenshot at that instance, and it will keep under this screenshot folder. Okay, so this is how you can make use of onTestFailure method from the ITestListener. And another one that we need to verify is onTestSkipped. Okay, so to verify that, let me create a dependency between these two methods. So this method is going to fail, and I will create a dependency of this method on this verify page title. So how we can do that? Using the depends on methods attribute, right? So in the curly bracket I can provide the method name on which this method is dependent. So as this is failed, it will not be executed and it will be skipped during the runtime, and as it is skipped, it should execute onTestSkipped method automatically. So let's verify it. So yeah, so you can see here verify page title failed. Due to that, verify forgotten password is ignored, and you can see that statement test is skipped, and which test is skipped? Verify forgot password link. Okay, so you can add your actual logic, whatever actions you want to perform in your framework in this method. So we have provided the listeners information in the TestNG XML. Same you can do in the TestNG class itself using the @listeners attribute. So in the bracket you just need to provide the my ITestListener name dot class. So I have commented this information from the TestNG XML. So let's try to verify it again. So it will keep taking this screenshot as your verify page title method will failed. So this is the third time it will take this screenshot. So I think that is all for this session, guys. I will see you in the next video soon. Thank you.